These are a pair of shears to cut the panels. We have a cordless impact to screw the main rails up. Another one here. A tape measure, a jip knife for cutting the length of the panels, chalk line to get the first row straight, and a large square to draw a straight line.
There's only 3 pieces. So the first piece we're going to work with is the wall trim. The wall trim goes around the perimeter of your deck and it's going to create a frame for the system. All the other components are going to snap inside the wall trim. The second piece is the panel. This is the decorative finish of the system. It's about a foot wide and it comes in 2 different finishes. We've got a serrated and a smooth. We'll be working with the serrated today. And the final piece is the main rail. The main rail is a sturdy I-beam and it's going to provide the structure and the support of the system.
ZipUp is designed to pitch 1/8 inch per foot, which equates to 1/2 inch and 4 feet, and then it progresses as the deck goes down. This deck happens to be 16 feet, so we're going to end up all the way to a 2-inch spacer once we get out to the end. So what we do is we snap a line at 4 feet, 8 feet, 12 feet, and 16 feet, and we install these out starting with a 1/2, then a 1 inch, then 1.5 inches, and then a 2 inch.
We're going to start with a 1/2 inch on our chalk line that we already pre-labeled. Now you want to use a screw that's longer than your deepest pitch. So we're going out to a 2-inch pitch, therefore we're going to need a 3¼ inch deck screw. All right, and now we have all our pitching set up. So as you can see, starting from the house, again we're coming out 4 feet and you're looking at the 1/2 inch rail, another 4 feet. So at 8 foot we have the 1 inch rail, 12 foot, we've extended out 1.5, ending at 2-inch pitch rail. This has created a downward slope away from the house, so all the water is going to gather into the panels and flow down toward our lowest point. Panels are made out of a flexible yet rigid PVC vinyl, which makes them easy to be cut either by hand by a strong pair of shears, or you can take them to a radial arm saw or miter saw as well. Set it back about 3/4 inch, just far enough so that it's going to slide easily into the wall trim. So you want to be careful when you're pushing into the beam that you don't push so far that you actually strain or crack the panel.
Slide the end of the panel into the wall trim here against the house. And we're going to slide the whole panel over and get it started into the sidewall trim. Just holding a little bit of pressure on the backhand here, and then just work it in. On the main rails, first thing you do is you take it in, lay it flat like this, get it into the wall trim, and then I roll it so it's just over the top of the bead. And now I'm going to snap that in and just work it down the whole panel from one end to the other. And these main rails find their own true center, so there's no measuring.
The final thing you have to do is go around the perimeter of your deck anywhere you cut the edge, so all along the wall trim, particularly focusing on the corners with the PVC compatible silicone caulk, and this will ensure that water cannot escape through the edges.
Now that all the panels are in, it's time to put the finishing touches to the project. And the last piece is the gutter. You can use conventional gutter, aluminum, or you can use plastic, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you prefer.
You need to push up in the middle of the panel just enough to break the seam, and then you slide your tool in that gap, and then you simply repeat on the other side of the panel. Once the seal is broken, gently pull down, and the panel comes out.